a good one right before the show starts. It's like, okay. They thought I got some sex before the show, and that's why my hair is like this. No, I was in the water. All right, y'all. Speaking of hair, check out what happened when an Atlanta hairstylist called the police on a woman who refused to pay for a disappointing hairstyle.
You know you can go to jail for that, right?
Okay, like I said, you can take these out. I don't have a problem with paying you. I don't like this.
Okay.
Like, I'm recording this now,
okay.
so we can take these out.
Okay,
you can cut them.
All right, how would you guys have reacted in the situation? Now, her hair did look a hot mess, and
it's a mess. It is a goddamn mess.
That was not a service that should have been paid for, looking like that. But Q, what you think about this?
Listen, first of all, she need to be mad with whoever the hell referred her to that woman, number one. Number two, if nobody referred her to that woman, this what the hell you get for being cheap. I mean, these days and times when you go into kitchen beauticians and people apartments, first of all, it was the apartment for me, because if she was really jamming as a hairdresser, she wouldn't be an apartment. She'd be in a townhouse or a house or a salon. You get what you pay for, people. You went right in this lady apartment, sat in her living room, and you got a living room hairdo. My whole thing is, where was her Instagram page?
A bitch get 50,000 Instagram followers, and now she thinks she the most on and popping bitch in the city. Let me tell you something. Bitch, you live in Atlanta. You got 90,000 followers and 80,000 of them in Wisconsin. You ain't fooling me, bitch. You ain't fooling me, because if you was on and popping like your Instagram suggests.
Where was her homegirl? Because that hairdo was so bad that this girl is beyond an amateur at what it is she was doing. So you should have had some type of proof that this girl knew how to do hair. What I do respect, though, is that the girl didn't want no smoke. She said, I will pay you. Just take this mess out my head. And it was the girl's ego that was blown, because at the point at which you looked at that stuff, you knew that hairdo didn't look like what it was supposed to look like. All you had to do is keep your mouth closed, take that yarn out that lady hair, get paid, and all would have been well in the hood. But you wanted to be cocky and act like you rendered some bomb-ass service, and she was trying to skip out on you, and that was not the case.
My Wave from the chat says she wouldn't get paid by me. Al, what you think? Would you have paid?
This is the interesting part. So the woman who did the jacked up hairstyle called the police. Now, mind you, everybody out there, all my beauticians out there, all my future beauticians out there, in all 50 states, it's illegal to practice a cosmetology or give a service as a cosmetologist out of a space where they're sleeping, dining, or any other domestic purpose of the space.
Now you see now, you done fucked up, you know that, don't you?
Al, I don't think you should have told that, because that's how a lot of black girls make their money.
Oh no, I'm not saying that they should stop making their money. I'm saying for the girl, when she called the police on the girl.
But what I'm saying is now you don't arm these heifers with some ammunition for when they go to they people who do liquor. Listen, I got a homegirl named Christine. Hey, Christine, her husband turned her whole garage into a hair salon. So when you go to Christine's house, you walk through her living room, you wave at her kids, you walk through her kitchen while her butter beans cooking, you go to her garage, and it's literally set up like a salon that Christine been operating for over 20 years. See, so Al, you finna get a lot of the girls messed up now, because now people finna be threatening them and be like,
you know what? Well, I'm gonna call the police and tell them you running a hair salon at your house.
Look, and black women historically have been running hair salons out their house.
Do y'all ever notice the bitch with the most rules and regulations is the one with the least licensure? Okay, let me tell you one thing, ho. You got all these rules and regulations about how a bitch got to get in contact with you, what services you do, who your service and who not. Bitch, your ass will be out of service if I call state board. Remember that. Okay, so in 2018, I'm here to let you know, Miss Dineva Ross, vote for me, Hair Board Commission, seat number 3. We is reclaiming our time with these hairdressers. And
so Al, you gotta pick and choose what
law. No. I'm just trying to help the young lady who got the police called on her. If the police got called on me, if the police got called on you, Q, if she would have. Listen.
Collateral damage in the process, because now we got 4,000 people watching who now know they can call on their hairdresser and say he operated a salon at her house When they don't want
But she only gonna call on them and tell them that if the hairdresser try to dog them with some bogus egg on hairstyle.
Listen, I want to swoop bang. I don't give a fuck if my hairline start on my back, bitch. You the baddest hairdresser. You better find a way to attach a bundle to the back of my neck, poster that shit up here, and give me a goddamn swoop bang like Aaliyah. And you know why? Because I'm 1 in a million.
That's the part that got me. Like she knew that hair was jacked up. She should have told the girl, listen, no harm, no foul. You go your way, I go mine. Because had the girl been smart, when the police showed up, she could have told on her and she would have gone to prison.
Well, nobody knows that, Al, until your ass brought it to the forefront. Nobody didn't know you couldn't get your hair braided out your house.
Yes, they do. Everybody that goes to cosmetology school takes a class and it's cute. Everybody that wants to be a hairdresser.
Go to cosmetology school. Did you see the hair? Claudia, let me ask you this. As a woman, what is the course of action normally when you go to a hair salon and you are dissatisfied with the service? What is the protocol?
Usually, I was at the swap meet one time and a girl did not like her braids and she was about to fight the hairstylist because she was like, I'm not paying. They were going to handle it themselves. I've usually just like left and just never went back to that person again. The girl that was the client, she had a lot of patience. She did not raise her voice. She was very calm. And she paid a deposit to this girl before she even got there. Like she paid the girl a deposit and was going to pay more to get it out. And the lady that did her hair was just so impressed.